Hello and welcome. Thanks for tuning in to 3 Point Nuggets, where we talk about the courage to start, the resilience to continue, and the grit to finish your God-given dreams. My name is Bessie Ebule and I am your host. Hey, if you're new here, please subscribe to the channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Instagram and LinkedIn to get weekly nuggets like these to propel you from obscurity into who you were meant to be. I want to talk to you today about how to grow your grit for success. If you're thinking of quitting anything right now, maybe your job, career, relationship, etc., then don't throw in the towel just yet because I've got something to tell you that might change your mind. According to research, grit is the biggest predictor of success in any endeavor. How cool is that? So success is not so much dependent on IQ, smartness, social status, talents, or any other factor you may think about as it does on grit. What does that mean for you? It simply means you too have a high chance of succeeding if you can stick to it because grit beats talent most of the time. So what is grit? Grit is the sustained application of effort towards a long-term goal. It is not just a one-off idea, e.g., you win a lottery, or someone offered you their first-class seat on a plane, or you get the news that your grandfather left you a whooping inheritance. Grit is trying every day until you can walk 100 meters, then 200 meters, then 500 meters, and eventually 1 kilometer. Grit is knocking on doors repeatedly until you make your first sale, sending repeated messages to a person until they grant you an audience, irrespective of the time it takes. You might say, well, that does not relate to me because I don't have grit. I haven't been able to finish the book I started reading since the beginning of the year. I stopped going to the gym because I don't have the motivation anymore. I just don't have the patience to finish what I start. The good news is that you can grow your grit. Yes, you can learn how to stick to things and cross the finish line. Angela Duckworth, an American academic, psychologist, and popular science author, offers some tips on how to grow your grit. Number 1, she says, have a growth mindset. Having a growth mindset is an idea developed by Carol Dweck, another American psychologist. This is the idea that the ability to learn is not fixed. It can change with your effort. This then should change your perspective about learning anything. Maybe you've tried to master a habit. Let's say you wanted to start waking up earlier or get into the habit of exercising or become more friendly to other people. But every time you try, you fail. You may then tell yourself that maybe waking up early is not your thing. The guys who exercise constantly probably have more time on their hands than you have. If you change your perspective and believe that you can learn the habit and stick to it, you should not be surprised if you tick all the boxes within a month. Please do not believe that you cannot learn or change because that is not true. Number 2, test your ideas. There are many people who are intelligent, smart, and have all the resources at their disposal and yet do not have the guts to keep to their commitments. There's no use keeping your ideas on the shelf or on your chest. Bring it out. You want to be an athlete? Get up and hit the tracks. You want to be an online entrepreneur? Go out there and try. Learn the process and apply them. You want to be a chef, content creator, singer, fashion designer, doctor, engineer, or whatever? Just go out and test those ideas. I love this quote by T.S. Eliot, which says, only those who risk going too far can possibly find out how far they can go. Let me ask you, how far can you go in your dreams? You don't know. I don't know. But the truth remains, if you never step out, then the world will never know. Number 3, be willing to fail. It is amazing how fear cripples people's dreams and keeps them in obscurity. The negative voices in our head and around us make us give up even before we have started. The voices may sound like this. Don't bother writing anything. You are not a writer, so no one will read your work. You have a horrible voice, so why bother singing? You'll never sell a record. You can't understand the basic concepts in the course. What makes you think you can pass the exams? It is true that no one likes to fail, But it's also true that no one can succeed if they are not open to the idea of failing. So let's go out there and develop some grit so we can change the world with our God given dreams. Please share this with a friend who might need it. And remember, with God, all things are possible. I'll see you next time. Have a blessed week. Bye bye.